Can you guys hear me, Father Simon, Father Alex?
Now we
Yes.
can, yes.
There it is.
definitely
Beautiful. Anyway, Digital Foyer time. We're here.
All right.
Gonna chat. We're gonna answer some questions here. Got lots of questions here already, which is exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Lots going on here. Now, was there anything you guys want to touch on before? I know that we talked a little bit about in-person Christmas masses during Father Simon's homily. So maybe we could touch on that a little bit. Now, I'll say kind of one thing specifically about it is that there's a reason why we're not saying all the mass times right now and spreading all the word and getting that all out there. And Father Simon, can you explain why we're not doing that?
Yeah, so in order to reopen, we have to do this responsibly. We are still in the middle of a global pandemic, and so we have to make sure to follow all the protocols, and that requires volunteers to help us with contact tracing, sanitizing, ushering, all that good stuff. And so we're in the process of lining up, confirming enough volunteers, and so based on how many volunteers we can get, that will determine when the mass times will be on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Our plan is to have at least a few, but again, realize 100 people per mass and subtract out the 20 or so required volunteers per mass just to be open safely. So it's very complicated, but by Tuesday, I think around lunchtime, Matt, is when we're hoping to be ready to publish
Sign-ups.
Yeah. Well, signups already exist. So let me make that clear. So we have the volunteers. Signups are in place. You can look at the times, but one thing we're really, really, really trying to avoid is having anyone look at the times and just say, oh, I'm just going to show up this time on Christmas and get turned away at the door, because we've never had a more limited spot for Christmas this year. It's never been more limited. So the nightmare scenario is that people just decide to come, they come, and we kick them out or don't let them in. That's horrible, right? So we don't want to do that. And we want to really encourage you to check out our online mass, because the vast majority of people who are watching right now will be joining us online for Christmas. But we do have online stuff, or in-person things as well.
A further scenario to what Matt said is if one person signs up, but they bring a friend or they bring a family member who isn't signed up, that person would be turned away at the door. And we just want to not create a negative experience for anybody on Christmas or Christmas Eve. We want it to be the most positive. And one thing I was thinking about is the music, just the overall experience is going to be amazing online. That's going to be, especially for somebody who hasn't been to church in a long time, that's where you want to invite them, is to join us online. Because coming in here, you got to pre-register, you got to wear a mask the whole time. We will have some kind of music, but it'll be more limited. All that kind of stuff. These are factors that it's a limited experience of what we can offer in person, but online's going to be off the hook.
Yeah, and even in the way we celebrate the 9 a.m. live stream, right? We're celebrating, assuming there's people who haven't been with us before or in a long time, so we're making little explanations and things like that. So it's the most friendly service to invite people to who don't normally go. And so, yeah, bring your family and friends, gather them together, like sit around in the living room, have some eggnog, it'll be, a great way to celebrate together. And that'll be their best experience.
Are you allowed to drink eggnog during Mass?
Don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask, don't tell.
Say, what's in that drink? Who knows? So one question here I had from Rob Purcell wants to know if the church will be open for more in-person masses after Christmas. And the answer to that is yes, I believe so. We have some registrations for Holy Family Sunday on the 27th.
That is correct, yeah.
Yep.
We're giving everybody a quick break on the Saturday, so we're not going to have a vigil mass on December 26th. However, on the 27th, we will have 2 in-person masses. So I think, Matt, can people register online yet?
They can. So on Monday is when it's going to go live for Holy Family, and then Tuesday at noon for the in-person on Christmas masses. And then from there on out, we'll do the Monday at 12 noon for all the registrations for that going forward.
Yeah, so we hope to be back to our kind of what we've been doing, the 3 masses per weekend after that. Again, all this depends, of course, on where we are at with government restrictions and everything. So.
Getting volunteers. I think also January 1st, the Feast of Mary, Mother of God, we will have a 12:15 Mass that day. I think that's the hope, if we can line up again the volunteers. So it'll definitely be live streamed, and hopefully we'll even have a few people in person, but it's just going to fill so quickly. And you know what I was thinking? Nobody's going to be able to feed Father Simon this year.
That's a cherished
bummer. You know what? I'm going to treat you to some McDonald's.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I knew it.
I'll do that for you, Father Simon. I'll do that for you.
You better go before 11 so we can get him a hash brown.
That's good. I was told the Windmill Road McDonald's in Dartmouth has hash browns after 11, just so everybody knows.
Thank you.
Yeah,
good tip.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll drive across town for those. for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Question here. I don't know if you guys can answer this one or not, but Eric wants to know, how could we get Paul's beards autographed? So that would be Paul, who played guitar here this morning for music. He wants to know if he can get an autograph from the beard, not from Paul, the beard. Father Alex?
You'll have to reach out to Paul's Beard's personal secretary.
Right.
And usually there's a pretty steep fee for it because of the demand and the time. So I can't say for sure, but you'll have to reach out to Paul's Beard's secretary for that.
Yeah, and you can DM Paul's Beard's social media handle for that.
Paul's Beard's social media. He should totally do that. Paul's Beard's social media.
Absolutely. I could maybe start that. Maybe I'll be his assistant for his beard. Lisa wants to know, Father Simon, Father Alex, does anyone in your house have special Christmas jammies? I'm thinking maybe Isaac does or something like that. Have you seen any footied pajamas or anything like that?
Tell them about your onesie,
That
Father
is none
Simon.
of your business.
No, come on, tell them about your onesie. Tell them. Tell them about
Not
your
too far
onesie.
in the Digital Foyer here.
Let's keep moving.
All right, fine. Oh, here's a question. Father Simon, this is another one you should know here. Jackie wants to know, is there such a thing as turkey shawarmas? Asking for a friend.
Oh.
Would turkey work well in a shawarma?
It would. You know what? It's time to expand. It's time to go out there. I mean, this is a season of innovation, and I would encourage you to make that happen. And if you want to deliver me a sample, I could try it out for you and tell you what I think.
Official taste tester.
Listen, I'm opening there.
You
That's
have
good.
my blessing.
It is the season.
Little turkey meat with some of that amazing garlic sauce. I can see that happening.
Whatever those
Pickled
purple
turnip.
vegetables are.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they are. They're like they're Advent vegetables.
One serious thing, just to go back here,
Yeah.
I just noticed a question. How can the church guarantee the safety of parishioners in attendance at the in-person masses? And it's a great question, and we can't guarantee.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a certain element of risk. We're trying to balance the opportunity. I know people are hungering, longing for the sacraments, and it's painful to be separated, but there's always an element of risk. And so if you in any way feel compromised or vulnerable or concerned, whatever, then join us online. And that is. And by the way, I just want to add this one thing. The Archbishop gathered with all the priests and leaders of the diocese shortly after the announcement from Dr. Strang, and it was the Archbishop himself who said, this year, our primary focus has to be online. It just does, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. And he kind of said, for those who are able, do your best if you're able to open for some masses. And I know there's some churches that are not opening at all. And we talked about it. We tried to make a decision based on prudence to open a little bit, but we're limited. Anyways, I don't want to harp on it, but it's just, I want you to know there's been a lot of thinking, a lot of consideration, even right from the Archbishop and his team at the diocese. And I want to give a shout out to Archbishop Dunn. He is our new, what's called ordinary, the new boss in town, the chief shepherd. And he's taken over in the middle of a crisis. And we love him. We're praying for him. Please pray for him. He's doing awesome. And I think responding well to pivoting and crises, that's a great sign. So well done, Archbishop Dunn.
Yeah, very good. One thing I wanted to note is that all registrations, all the signups that we've been talking about will be at stbenedict.ca/reopening. If you go to stbenedict.ca on Monday, you will see a special link there for it, so you will not get left behind. So yes, for Christmas and beyond, you will see that there. Question here from Len asks, are we putting up any decorations in the church for Christmas? What do you think, guys?
It wouldn't be Christmas without decorations,
I mean,
right?
exactly.
Like, come on, we have to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there may not be as many as we normally would because, but we will have some decorations.
There's going to be silver tinsel everywhere.
Yeah.
Popcorn beads.
I'm going to wear my elf ears.
Yeah. We're going to have fake snow everywhere. We're going to spend a couple grand on fake snow. So
yeah, that frosted.
Yeah, no,
everything.
we're not going to do that.
We're going to frost everything.
It'll be classy Christmas. Christmas isn't canceled, and it's also super classy.
That's right, super classy.
Quick question here from Maria. Favorite Christmas memory from you guys? Maybe how about this? I'll say, what's a favorite Christmas memory from St. Benedict Parish? So, Father Alex, you don't have to rack your brain too far. You've only been here a couple times.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Well, I mean, it's like, that's a great question. I mean, like, it's just, it's electric, right, being here on Christmas. It's like you walk in here, it is packed to the gills, standing room only, there's extra chairs out, and it's like people are singing full-throated. It's like, it is electric. So celebrating Mass with the community, which of course, it's not gonna feel the same this year, so that, it's tough. But for sure, like it's just so beautiful to be able to celebrate together.
Yeah.
Which we can do which we can do online, even though it's different. But it's really the benefit again is that we can celebrate with anyone, anywhere, all together at the same time, which is really cool.
Absolutely. Father Simon, favorite Christmas memories from St. Benedict here?
Father Alex, you're like the Grinch who stole my favorite Christmas memory. But I'll add to that. I think my very first Christmas as pastor specifically, there was something special to that. I remember preaching and just talking about the gifts that I've received, some of the most significant gifts I've received in my life, among them being the gift of being pastor here at this awesome parish. So, yeah, I mean that sincerely.
There we go. I just see Eileen Crowley-Kaus in the comments. My team and I will be decorating this week. Shout out to Eileen. Thank you for all your hard work, you and your team, that do an amazing job to make St. Benedict beautiful for all the various liturgical celebrations. You guys do an awesome job, so thank you so much.
There we go. One thing, this is something I love in Digital Foyer. It's not a question, it's an answer. So Marlene wants to tell us, Father Alex, the reason they don't do hash browns after 11 at McDonald's is that they take up a whole vat of fat and they need them for the fries. So there's a little bit of McDonald's logic for you.
There's just not enough fat to go around.
Surely oil is what they use.
I like vat of fat.
They famously don't make it in beef fat anymore.
That's more appealing. Yeah.
That's more appealing.
They want to make their fries vegan friendly. Father Simon, yeah.
Quick question here from Claire about, or a desire to hear more traditional Christmas hymns. Well, it's not yet Christmas, Claire. It's Advent. So wait for it.
Wait for it.
It's still the season of Advent. And I think if you join us online, there will be some traditional Christmas hymns. We're going to have a section. So there's the SPP Kids Family Christmas at 3 p.m. Atlantic, and then we'll have probably around 3:40, 3:45, somewhere in that time, we'll have some carols leading up to Mass at 4 p.m. So that's going to be the window. If you're looking for that, we would love to have you join and sing with us then.
That's right. stbenedict.ca/Christmas is where you're going to find all of that. Gentlemen, there's one thing left to do.
Wait, before we do,
okay.
I want to capture this moment, Matt, because I don't know how much longer we're going to be like this.
I know.
I want to get a
week.
selfie right now.
Let's
Digital
do it.
Foyer selfie.
Do you want to take one and I'll take one?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it. Okay. All right, me first.
Sounds good.
Okay, Father Simon, get in
I'll
there.
be sure to post mine after.
All
Here
right, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, cheese. All right,
Beautiful.
awesome.
There we go.
Thumbs going down.
You guys
Put
are
in
in
that
mine too.
Benedictus, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah, I post pictures of myself in the Benedictus all the time. Makes sense. Perfect. Makes sense. So every week here at the Digital Foyer, our priests wear goofy socks to Mass. It started a while ago. It was great fun. And so every week we take a look at the socks. We vote on who had the best one. Now, last week, Father Simon made a point of saying it's not a competition. And the people answered with maybe the most votes I've ever seen for socks. So I don't know if he's... It's not a competition, but people love it, apparently. So last week, it was Father Simon with flamingo socks against Father Alex with these rose stripe socks. And Father Alex ran away with it. He ran away with it, almost doubled Father Simon there, one of the highest vote tallies ever.
It is a competition.
Yeah, we did not stop the count.
It is a
It happened.
competition.
There it is. So
Are you
this
actually
week...
competitive by nature?
No.
So this week, gentlemen, start your socks.
Start your socks.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, very nice.
We got here. Okay.
Very nice.
I got
kind of
some-
a cool, creative design there.
Yeah,
What are those?
These are a shout out to Carol Ann. Thank you so much. These amazing trendy socks with some purple for as we finish off Advent. She's one of the unsung heroes of our parish.
She is, yeah.
Dedicated. I think she represents so many people who just give in so many ways. And thank you so much, Carol Ann.
Yeah, well, I also happen to be wearing a Carol Ann this morning.
Is that right?
And I don't know what these are, but they look like little virus cells to me. So I'm going to call these my COVID socks. Check that out.
Here we go.
Socks.
Interesting.
There we go.
So it's COVID socks against trendy socks, I guess.
Well, I think we're voting for Carol Ann then.
Yeah, Carol
That's
Ann.
the,
She
Carol
wins no
Ann's
matter
the
what.
winner, regardless. Carol Ann wins.
That wasn't even planned.
Love it. Okay, yeah, so go ahead. So go ahead. You can vote in the comments now for Father Simon's trendy socks or Father Alex's virus socks, I guess.
COVID socks, yeah.
They probably have more of those out there somewhere. Anyway, so go ahead, vote for that. And you know what? We're going to be done here. We're going to see you on Thursday? I don't know. Whenever December 24th is Christmas Eve for our great Christmas celebrations. But first, we have SVB Kids Online Church with Laura. Take it away.